What is software testing methodology? Software testing methodology is defined as strategies and testing types used to certify that the application under test meets client expectations. Test methodologies include functional and non-functional testing to validate the application under test. Examples of test methodologies are unit testing, integration testing, system testing, performance testing, etc. Each testing methodology has a defined test objective, test strategy, and deliverables. We will discuss the different development models: waterfall model, iterative model, agile methodology. Waterfall model. What is it? In the waterfall model, software development process through various phases like requirements, design, implementation, verification, maintenance sequentially. In this model, the next phase begins only when the earlier phase is completed. What is the testing approach? The first phase in the waterfall model is the requirements phase, in which all the project requirements are completely defined before starting the testing. During this phase, the test team brainstorms the scope of testing, test strategy, and drafts a detailed test plan. Only once the design of software is complete, the team will move on to execution of the test cases to ensure that the developed software behaves as it expected. In this methodology, the testing team proceeds to the next phase only when the previous phase is completed. Advantages. This software engineering model is very simple to plan and manage. Hence, projects where requirements are clearly defined and stated beforehand can be easily tested using a waterfall model. Disadvantages. In the waterfall model, you can begin with the next phase only once the previous phase is completed. Hence, this model cannot accommodate unplanned events and uncertainty. This methodology is not suitable for projects where the requirements change frequently. Iterative development. What is it? In this model, a big project is divided into small parts, and each part is subjected to multiple iterations of the waterfall model. At the end of an iteration, a new module is developed or an existing module is enhanced. This module is integrated into the software architecture and the entire system is tested altogether. What is the testing approach? As soon as iteration is completed, the entire system is subjected to testing. Feedback from testing is immediately available and is incorporated in the next cycle. The testing time required in successive iteration can be reduced based on the experience gained from past iterations. Advantages. The main advantage of iterative development is the test feedback is immediately available at the end of each cycle. Disadvantages. This model increases communication overheads significantly, since at the end of each cycle, feedback about deliverables effort must be given. Agile methodology. What is it? Traditional software development methodologies work on the premise that software requirements remain constant throughout the project. But with an increase in complexity, the requirements undergo numerous changes and continuously evolve. At times, the customer himself is not sure what he wants. Though the iterative model addresses this issue, it's still based on the waterfall model. In the agile methodology, software is developed in incremental, rapid cycles. Interactions amongst customer, developer, and client are emphasized rather than processes and tools. The agile methodology focuses on responding to change rather than extensive planning. What is the testing approach? Incremental testing is used in agile development methods, and hence every release of the project is tested thoroughly. This ensures that any bugs in the system are fixed before the next release. Advantages: it is possible to make changes in the project at any time to comply with the requirements. This incremental testing minimizes risk. Disadvantages: constant client interaction means added time pressure on all stakeholders, including the client themselves, software development, and testing teams.